Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm McQueen, and today's video is going to be a story time video. Yes, y'all, I love making story times, but some of my stories I have to think like, okay, is this appropriate for my channel? Like, is this too much? Is it boring? You know, like that. And you know, I want to keep it exciting for you guys to watch, you know. So yeah, today's story time video is going to be about the time that my ex-boyfriend left me stranded. Okay, and disclaimer, I'm not trying to bash him. He's a great person. Our relationship just wasn't healthy for neither one of us. Like, we are just not meant to be. Like, we're better apart or whatever. I'm not gonna bash him, but this is all right. So let me give you some background information. So my ex-boyfriend, we're gonna call him Christian. Me and Christian were together for about almost a year, I would say, and a lot of people say like they didn't even know I was in a relationship for almost a year, because with this boy, like, he just didn't know how to be a boyfriend. Like, I'm not bashing him, and you know, not everybody knows how to be a boyfriend, and knowing how to be a boyfriend is different to everybody. Y'all might think being a boyfriend is something else than what I think it is, and clearly what I thought a boyfriend, or what I like, you know, what I really think a boyfriend is not what he think it is, and he just was not ready to be a boyfriend. And yeah, but whatever. So Christian, me and Christian, we met in the summer last summer, not this summer, but you know, the summer before, not summer 16, but summer 15, we met. I was having a lot of fun in the summer. I was enjoying myself. I just started going out and going to lounges and stuff like that, and I actually met him because one night I went out, I posted a picture on Facebook. My friend, which I'm not, like, we're not really like that close anymore, she posted a picture with me. He commented like, Margella's and MCM, I want her. And then from there, girl, that's when he started fucking up my life. I should have known he was gonna mess up my life from right there, y'all. I swear to God. But anyway, yeah, so that's how we met, you know, like a Facebook love story. Yeah, I met him that way, and then eventually one night I went out and my friends was like, yo, let's hit him up, let's go chill. We went and we chilled with him, you know, links and drinks, and I had chilled with him, and he was cool. Like, my first impression was him is like, yo, this boy is like 7 feet tall. He's 6'4". I'm like, yo, I'm not even 5 feet. This boy's almost 7 feet. Like, what does he want with me? Like, I really, like, at first I was just like, no, he's not my type. But then I got to know him. He was cool, you know, as every friggin' relationship starts. It's beautiful. Well, not necessarily the honeymoon stage. I feel like we didn't have a honeymoon stage, girl. That's a different video. But yeah, so yeah, I met him like that, and you know, it was going pretty okay. We had some bumps in the roads, and I noticed that we just always bumped heads. Like, I remember one time he was like, you're so short for us to be bumping heads like this. Like, you're too short. Like, how can we? Like, we just really always bumped heads. Like, we just never, like, we just really had two different, like, really different views of life, values, what's right, what's wrong. And I know that in relationships, like, that's you know, natural. It's gonna come in relationships, but it was just too much. Like, it was to the point I was just not happy. And y'all, when I tell you, if you're in a relationship right now and you are not happy, you have to worry about your happiness first. Like, nobody that loves you or nothing that's meant to be should be risking your happiness. You should not have to sacrifice your happiness to somebody else's. I'm sorry. You guys should be able to live and sink in one and both be happy. Like, if it means different circumstances, yeah, but you should not be miserable just to make him happy. No. And even in my sociology class, we were talking about, like, why do women feel like we have to sacrifice so much for the men? Men never feel like they have to sacrifice. We have to sacrifice either our bodies, our health, our mental, you know. That's a different video, but I'm just saying, you know, because that's just a disclaimer. I have to say this before I enter the video. So anyway, so this happened about, I would say, May, like before May. Yeah, April, May-ish. I would say like the end of April, beginning of May, because I remember the weave. Like, I remember things by the weaves that I had in, like, because I keep all my weaves in for a month. And I remember, like, okay, if that happened while I had that, then this must have been there, you know. I had bangs at the time, and I think that was the lavy hair I had in. Like, girl, that's how I really calculate things. Like, my boyfriend that I'm with now, I calculate how long we've been together by how much weaves we've been through, how much weaves I've been through. But anyway, this happened like April, May. I know it was chilly, but it wasn't like in Brooklyn, it wasn't cold. Like, I wore a leather jacket and I was fine. I had on my yellow Zara jacket that I love, and I was good. So it wasn't really that cold. So at this time, me and this happened this year. Me and Christian were like on a break. It was like, I said it was a break, but I don't think he saw it was a break. I honestly needed a break because like I was just like stressing the hell out. So we were on a break, but one weekend, my very close friend, we're gonna name her Olivia. So my very close friend Olivia, like I love Olivia. She's watching this, she knows it's her. Me and my friend Olivia were like, all right, like let's go and get drinks this weekend, because she came up from college. She goes to college down south. So yeah, so I'm like, all right, let's go get drinks and whatever. But I'm like, she drives, so I'm like, but I don't want you to drive because I want us to have a good time. So she's like, okay, well, ask Christian. Christian has 2 cars. There's no reason this boy cannot drive me somewhere. And like, I should have been like, maybe I shouldn't, because I didn't want him to get the wrong impression. But honestly, like, I wrote him, I said, Christian, can you take me and my 2 friends somewhere? At the time, it was me, like me and Olivia made the plan that my other very close friend that I love, we're gonna name her Nicole. Me, Olivia, and Nicole, we're gonna get drinks. So I said, me and my 2 friends. So I said, can you drive me and my 2 friends somewhere? And I wanted to go to the bar that Jayla had in one of her Jayla had in one of her vlogs, that it was a bar that you could get like 5 shots for $10. Like 5, I don't know if it was something like that. It was something really cheap, and I was like, bitch, that's the lit, I gotta go. So I'm telling my friend, like, let's go there. So I tell him, like, can you take us somewhere in the city? He's like, all right, like, what time y'all gonna be ready? This boy is never on time for anything, but you know, whatever. And so I told him whatever, and Christian does not go anywhere alone. Christian he doesn't do anything by himself, because his friend, it's like his cousin, that's like his best friend. They literally are like stuck together. Like, it's ridiculous. In the beginning of our relationship, like, he like wasn't with him as much, but then it's just like he could not go nowhere by himself. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just couldn't fathom it. So I knew that it wasn't just Christian that's gonna be in the car. It's gonna be Christian, and we're gonna name his friend Malik. So Christian, Malik in the front seats, and then it's me, Olivia, Nicole, and then Olivia brought one of her friends. She's not really important in the story, so I'm not gonna name her, but it was 4 of us in the back. So we literally like lapped it up. I'm sitting on Nicole's lap, Olivia, I'm all bouncing on their laps or whatever. So yeah, so basically Christian agrees, and I don't know, but I think I went with Olivia to get her hair done or something, because I remember the car. I remember we was in her car, and then we drove home. Like, we did mad, I don't know why, like how she ended up in her car, but moral of the story is we ended up with him. I know he didn't come pick me up from the house, but I don't know. So yeah, so we're in the car. Christian picks us up. It's cool, you know, I'm not kissing him. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Hi, Christian. We just being real cool, not even real cordial. Like, for a little bit, I wasn't even speaking to him, but you know, he's giving me a ride, so I have to freaking speak to him, right? So yeah. So we're not really talking, like, we're playing music, I'm playing music, and this song by, you guys know who A Boogie is, right? So DTB came on by him, and he's going in, like, DTB, no, I don't trust, but he's singing that song with his, like, his heart and soul, he's singing this song. So I'm like, Christian, you like this song? Like, this is your shit? Like, you like this? He like, yeah, whatever. Then another song comes on by P&B Rock, No Time. I gotta keep it all the way on it, baby, I don't got no time. So that song came on, and he's going in. He like, is you fucking with me? Cause I fucking with you. I'm really in the streets. What am I to do? I ain't got no time. Like, he's going in. So I'm really feeling away. Like, is he okay? Like, why is he putting his heart and soul into this song? Like, come on, don't do that. Like, and I'm the type, I don't like putting on shows, and that's exactly what the end of the story is gonna be. But I don't like putting on shows. I don't like being embarrassed. Like, I don't like doing any of that. So like, even in my relationship now, I don't do all of that social media, let's argue on social media. No, because I don't like giving nobody I don't like giving nobody the reason to laugh at me or to have something to say, something slick, because people always are gonna have something to say, but I don't like giving them fuel to the fire. Like, no, we're not gonna put on a show. Like, that's my thing. And with Christian, he did that a lot. Like, we had one incident, like, he just loves to put on shows, especially if Malik is there. Like, he's just gonna be like amped up, and I don't like that. Like, you're too grown. Christian is 22 and I'm 18, and he has no business acting like that. I'm way too mature. But anyway, so we're in the car. He's going in. So we get to our first destination, which is the bar that I wanted to go to because Jayla put in her snap. So, not her snap, in her vlog, right? So, yeah. So I'm like, all right, we get there. All of my friends, we have IDs or whatever. And Malik and Christian, they had the ID, they're legal or whatever. So we go online, and my friend goes first, and the let's say the officer, the bouncer looks at, like, does like this, like, this is fake, hands it back to her. Next. And we're looking at each other like, what? Like, she's like, what? It's not fake, like, you know, whatever. And so, and then he's about to look at my ID, but then he's like, those two can't come in, talking about Christian and Malik. And honestly, when I looked up this bar, it been said that this bar is racist. Like, all right, even if my friend ID was real, whatever, like, why would he say those two can't come in? These two grown men, black, Malik has dreads, and they're both tall. Like, come on, like, are you serious? Like, I've been knew that this place was racist, but sometimes, you know, you want to try your luck, because Jayla got in, so I'm thinking, you know, it's okay. So, all right, so we all tight, like, what? Like, you dead ass, like, you really not gonna let us, like, why they can't come in? Then the group behind us, white girls, they went in, they got in, they looked real, glanced at their ID, and they got in. So whatever, that's neither here nor there, whatever. So I'm like, it's a Friday night, we got time on our hands, we're in Brooklyn, we go to the city, like, you know. So we were all tight, we go back to the car, like, we like, yo, damn, like, I really wanted to go in there. Like, when I tell you, I really, like, have my heart set on going into this bar, only because it was so cheap. I'm like, yo, I could get drunk for, like, $20. Like, what? Like, just straight shots. So I'm disappointed. So I'm like, what are we gonna do? So we're in the car. Now we're in the car, and we're all consulting with each other. And I'm like, I don't know, y'all want to go to my spot? They're like, oh, that's deep, and it's in Fort Greene. So they're like, nah, that's deep. I'm like, all right, so where y'all want to go? So Christian comes up with this beautiful idea. Let's go to TGI Fridays or whatever. And we have a TGI Fridays in Sheepshead Bay, if you're from Brooklyn. So we're like, all right, we're gonna go there. And he said that they have like a happy hour and the drinks are cheap, but not, I don't know if this happened before or after, but I'm sure that, yeah, this happened before that. Christian had got liquor, like alcohol poisoning, and he wants to go back, so whatever, right? So all right, we get in the car, we go. Then we stop at the gas station. I asked Christian if I could pump the gas just because it's cute. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pump the gas. Then I get in the car, and then he turns to me. He's like, oh, give me a kiss or whatever. I'm like, Christian, we want to break, honey. Don't confuse us. I'm like, no, whatever, right? So my friends in the back, we all laughing. We having a good time. Ain't even do nothing yet. We all a little, you know, right? So we get to TGI Fridays. This is where it gets interesting, y'all. We get to TGI Fridays, and I use the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom taking pictures. I put a picture on Instagram. I deleted it now, but that's like kind of what made me remember the night. So we taking pictures. I'm like, oh, my friend's so cute, whatever. So wait, I was trying to think, was it 3 of us that time? Like, girl, it was only 3 or 4, I don't know. But remember the girl that said her name? She don't need a name because I don't remember she was there, right? So we get our table. First of all, the table isn't even cleaned off. That should have signaled to me that this night is not going to be, you know, or like I want it to be, because the table's not even clean. They're going to sit us at a table that's not clean. And then it's not even, we wanted to go to the bar because we didn't really want to eat. But they're like, well, if you sit at this table, it's kind of like the bar. It's like right next to the bar. I don't know if that's an all TGI Friday. So we're at the bar, right? I mean, we're sitting at the little bar table thing. And one half is mad dirty. Then they clean off our side half-assed or whatever. So I'm looking in the thing. I'm looking at the menu. Matter of fact, I might have been looking at the menu. I think I like glanced at it. Then I took my phone out and I'm like taking selfies. And you know when you could unlock your phone and take a picture, or you could just slide it to the side and take the picture. My dumb ass, I don't know what made me do it, but I had unlocked my phone and I was using it like that. So my phone was unlocked. So Christian sitting across from me, he snatches the phone out of my hand. Mind you, we're on a break, so you don't have no business going through my phone. Whatever. So he snatches my phone out of my hand. I'm like, are you, like, why are you doing that? Give me my phone. He gives it back to me. So I don't know why I didn't see, like, Zaria, lock your phone. But I didn't I kept my phone unlocked, and I'm still trying to take selfies because I look cute. So he snatches my phone out my hand again. I'm like, Christian, if you want to get your feelings hurt, go ahead. Like that, like you're doing the most. And first of all, that's the first red signal. Like in front of my friends, like what you snatching my, like come on, let's not do this. He takes my phone out of my hand and he goes straight to the messages. And we're on a break, but I'm like, you know, I was texting somebody else or whatever, you know, nothing too deep. I didn't meet up with that person. I knew the guy that I was texting, but like we knew each other for a while, but it's like I didn't go see him during this break or nothing. So I guess I called the boy Bae or whatever, you know. I call everybody Bae, but I'm like, yeah, Bae, whatever, you know. So we're on a break. I'm just saying, y'all, we're on a break. Like it's not like I was still in the relationship. Like I made it clear, like I want a break. He wasn't fine with it, but I wanted a break. So, right. So he on my phone. And then Christian come out his mouth like cursing me out. Like this nigga, he said like, I think he said like, you really a stupid B or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, nobody told you to go through my phone, because you're not gonna embarrass me in front of all these people. I'm not gonna argue with you. He's raising his voice. I'm like, okay, nobody told you to do that. I told you when to get your feelings hurt. And so, all right, I'm like, give him my phone. He handed my phone. He like, you know what, matter of fact, and throws my phone across the restaurant, across TGI Fridays, chucks it, like, you know what, throws it over his shoulder. I'm like, are you serious, Christian? Like, I'm trying, my cheeks are getting red. I don't want to do this in public. Like, can we do this somewhere else? Like, can we argue in private? Like, let's not put on a show. Like, I know, like, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not in any sense. But, like, I'm a social media. Like, you know, like, I make YouTube videos. You know, my family lives in Brooklyn. My dad, he's like, you know, he knows a lot of people. I don't like that. Let's not do nothing in public, because you don't know who's watching you, honestly. Like, even if it's not some major person that's going to give me a contract for something, it could be somebody my family knows, you know. And I don't want them to be like, I saw Zaria in public arguing with this boy. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to be, you know. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So he gets up. I'm like, can you get my phone? He gets up, gets my phone, right? So I'm like, and he handed it back to me. I'm like, that's why you tight, it didn't crack. So he like, okay, you want to see again? I give it to him and he throws it again. This boy throws it straight to the floor. So I'm like, okay, that's cute. I pick it up. I said, you're tight, it didn't crack. So he's like, you want me to try again? I said, you know what, whatever. So I put it in my bag. He gets up, comes around the table to my side, and I'm sitting on a stool. Like, the stool is high already, but he's mad tall. Like, it's just no denying that this boy is giant. So I'm looking up at him and he's like, yeah, let's go, like, get out or whatever. Like, call that nigga that you was calling Bae, call him, like, let me see him, like, I want to talk, like, you know, he's going, and he's really just showing off. I'm like, Christian, and then Malik is trying to, like, get him back or whatever, because this boy is, like, pushing me, like, he's pushing up against me. I'm like, you know what, I'm leaving. So I get up, and, like, he's still pushing against me, and then Malik is like, yo, bro, like, chill, whatever. And then my friends, they like, oh my god, like, so they trying to get up too. Right, so I get up and I'm walking out. I'm like, I'm leaving, like, I'm out. I'm like, I don't care if they don't come here, I'm out, because I'm in a different mode now, because you're embarrassing me. Like, I don't like being embarrassed, y'all. Like, I don't, right? So, okay. It's just funny when I look back, like, this is, like, I can't believe this happened. So as I'm walking out towards the door, Christian takes all his might and shoves me. This boy is 6'4". I'm not even 100 pounds yet. He shoves me, and I don't fall, but I stumble, and I'm laughing. I'm like, all right, that's cool, because I'm not being embarrassed. Like, I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, that's cute. And then the maitre d' or whatever, she's like, you guys have to stop. Like, don't touch her. So he's like shut the fuck up or whatever. He's pushing me, and then I go out the door, and then the maitre d's like, we're gonna call the cops. So we go outside. He's yelling. Then now Christian is yelling at the top of his lungs. Now that I'm outside, it's a little better, like, you know. But everybody just saw me get shoved by this 6'4" man, like, but he's real skinny, but whatever. So I'm already embarrassed. So now I'm outside, like, I feel a little better, like I'm outside. So I start yelling back at him, like, yo, like, we're on a break, like, what are you doing? You put on a show, like, do that, like, you won't talk to somebody else the way you talking to me, like, you won't talk to him, the nigga I'm texting, the way you talking to me, right? So he like, what? Like, that just set him off. Once I said you won't talk to him like you talking to me, he just, yo, this boy is living. Like, I see the steam come out his ears, and he's just really yelling at me. He's shoving me, like, he did hit me or whatever, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call the cops. I take out my phone and I dial 911. I'm like, I'm calling the cops on you, like, get out my face. And then he's like, alright, whatever, we out or whatever. So Malik is like behind him, like trying to put him off, but like I'm getting more in his face because I'm like, yeah, now what? Now you're mad. So I'm like, I'm calling the cops. Like, I will report everything that you're doing to the police. Like, you want to put on shows? Let's put on one for real or whatever. But the people inside, they really did call the cops, and I'm calling the cops too, right? So this boy, so all right, so he goes into the car, and I'm like, you know what, you're not leaving me, you're taking me home. Like, you're not gonna leave me here in Sheepshead Bay and I live in Brooklyn. No, you're gonna drive me home. You're not gonna leave me, my friends, you're gonna drive us home. So Malik like, yo, like, Zari or whatever. I'm like, no, you're gonna drive me home. So I follow him to the car, his nice little pretty BMW. I was ready, I don't know, I thought I was in a movie or whatever, right? So I'm thinking like, you know what, no, he's not gonna get away. So he gets in the car, they lock the door, they about to drive off. But before they drive off, I get into it. I'm like, you're not leaving, this is what you are, this is why I'm leaving you. And so like, I like clocked him right in the face. I ain't even gonna lie, like my fist connected, my little fist clocked him through the window, boom. He opens up a soda and just lets it unleash on me. Like, I can't make this up, y'all. He opens the soda and just, all I feel is the soda all on my bang sticking to me. I'm like, oh my God. Then I kicked the door, whatever. And then my friend like, come here, Zara. No, okay. Before that, I stood in front of the car. I'm like, you're not leaving. And then I hear Christian like telling Malik like, yo, hit her. How you telling somebody to hit me with the car? Like, you really want to go to jail? So he's like, hit her. I'm like, yeah, hit me or whatever. And then that's when I finally get around, punch him, and then he opened up the soda. Like, he just let all that soda spray on me, and then he threw the bottle out. I'm like, wow, like, that's crazy. I have my phone in my hand, mind you. So my phone is wet and sticky, and I'm just tight. I'm like, y'all, you know how babies, when they cry, they don't even make tears, they just making a noise. That's oh my God, all my Brooklyn's coming out. But that's seriously what I did. Like, I just made the noise. I'm like, you see what he do? If we was in private, he wouldn't be doing any of this. He's putting on shows, y'all. It was like a movie. I felt like I was in a movie. Like, this is a movie scene, like, you guys. So, alright, so then I'm on Olivia, my really close friend. I'm freaking crying or whatever, and then my phone is in Nicole's hand, and Nicole is, I don't know what Nicole was doing this whole time. I think she was like calling her girlfriend so she could come get us a ride. But I'm like, honestly, like, girl, we don't got time for that. Don't be telling everybody what just happened. This is embarrassing. Get me a cab. I'm like, yo, get a cab, call a Lyft. So I call the Lyft. I finally called a Lyft or whatever, and I'm in the car tight. So I take the Lyft. Where did I take the Lyft? I think I took it to Olivia's house, and everybody left from there. No, I took it home, and everybody left from there. So yeah, so I'm in the cab upset. I'm like, you see what he do? Look at my hair. So right, no, actually I went to Olivia's house. I didn't want to go in the house with me or being wet. My mother would be like, what happened? I really did not have time to be telling her. So I eventually told her, but right, so yeah, and then I open my phone, I go on Facebook. This boy is tagging me in posts like, yo, if your name is and this is your number and you would text Zaria, link me, I want to fight. Like, are you serious? So, and now he's texting me too. Like, he's on Facebook. Another embarrassment. Now he's texting me, he's going off. He like, send whoever you want to send, I want to fight. I'm like, I'm gonna send my brother. I told my brother, I said, my brother, I'm like, brother, he hit me. Like, this, my boyfriend hit me. Like, would you come on? So he called me like, what? Where he live? What's his address? And then I'm like, you know, I don't really want them to fight. Like, I felt a little bad. You know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give you his address. And so I'm like, give me your address, Christian, because my brother's coming to fight you. Like, that's it. He like, no, don't send your brother. Send that boy you was texting because I want to fight. And then mind you, like, I don't want to bring nobody extra into this. Like, this is embarrassing. So I didn't tell a boy that he want to fight because, you know, he don't got nothing to do with this, honestly. Like, he's not involved in this. So yeah, yeah, basically, and I'm not gonna lie, after all of this, Christian texted me and said that he forgives me and he's sorry for that, but I deserved it and we should get back together. I'm not gonna lie, did we get back? No, not really. That kind of was like the end of our relationship. Like, we broke up, but like we started, like it was like we were texting, but it just wasn't the same. It's not gonna be the same after you go through all of that with a person. I don't know if y'all into these crazy relationships, but I'm not. It's not gonna go back to the same after you just embarrassed me, y'all. Like, word of advice, ladies, don't be doing that. Don't be going back to these boys, y'all. I'm telling you, leave them in the dust, because you deserve better. Like, all of that he put me through in that night doesn't, like, all that bad in one night did not count up to, like, it was like that bad surpassed the good that we had in the relationship in that one night. Like, it was nothing in the relationship that was worth me saying, you know what, let's stick it out. It wasn't. And you guys, don't settle. Know your worth. Know your worth 2017, because it's a little too late for 2016, y'all. Know your worth. Know your worth. Leave these boys where they at, and take your selfies with your phone locked. That's my advice. This video is going to be long as hell, and if you watched it, I want you to comment dead ass. Comment dead ass if you watch this whole thing. Not gonna edit this video, gonna put it up straight how it is, because, you know, with story times, I want you guys to see, you know, the real me, hear this Brooklyn accent. So yeah, that's the end of my story time. The moral of the story is, you guys, don't settle, and make sure you always got money for a cab, because your boyfriend might leave you stranded somewhere. And surround yourself with good friends, because they, you know, kind of, you know, did what they could. And yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, where I'll talk all about my frontal and these wonderful bundles that I have in. Look out for a lookbook, a haul. Look out for all of that, and thank you for watching.